After years of being the brunt of jokes, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie has undergone weight loss surgery. Christie secretly underwent the lap band procedure in February. The governor, who tipped the scales at one time at 500 pounds, once joked that he understood his weight was fair game for comedians. When reporters asked why he waited to open up about the surgery, Christie fired back, said, "None of your business."
You're implying that the reason I didn't want to tell anybody was because somehow I was embarrassed or thought it was a problem. That's not the issue at all. It was not your business. It's nobody's business other than mine. My decisions about anything to do with my career are based upon what I think is best for me and best for my family. And, you know, whatever size I happen to be when I have to make decisions about what to do next with my career, I doubt that'll play any role or effect in what I decide to do.
It just sounds like an odd dialogue to be having. You know, Christie says he's lost about 40 pounds. Approximately 160,000 similar procedures are performed every year.
Well, he's looking good. He's getting fit and getting in shape. Tammy Beaumont is the director of the Weight Management Institute for Methodist Dallas. We appreciate you being here. Okay, you heard Governor Christie. This is the decision that he made, but you say not necessarily a decision for everybody.
No,
to go through the surgery.
The decision to have surgery is a very personal surgery, and it's not for everybody. And people think that it's the easy way out, but it's a lot of work. The surgery is just one small piece of the puzzle where you have to kind of change your whole attitude towards your eating. You have to think about nourishing and fueling your body instead of feeding your body, and it's work. I've worked very hard at trying to keep the weight off as a result.
Well, I want to let everybody know, too, you're very open about going through your gastric bypass surgery. Right. Lost 135 pounds, which is incredible. But, yeah, I mean, you've got to be all in. Getting the surgery is not just kind of a quick fix.
Exactly. You have to change the way you think about food. You have to change the foods that you eat. The surgery is a tool, the way I look at it, as to allow you to lose the weight while you're creating the habits that give you the long-term sustained weight loss.
All right, so let's talk about Governor Christie, his decision. And I know we don't want to go too inside politics, but he did kind of touch on it there in the news conference about why he made the decision to do this. Some people think it's so that he can be a better fit, so to speak, for the presidency.
Well, I can't even speculate on what's going through his mind. I know that even from my decision, you hem and haw about whether or not you're going to have surgery and whether it's right for you, right for your family. I did it because I wanted to be able to play with my niece and nephew on the floor, and I couldn't do it before. So it was a personal decision for him, and I think that we're too fast to judge people, and he has his decisions, and we should live by that.
Well, listen, bottom line, America is growing. We are a larger society than we used to be. And it's interesting, H&M catalogs, they just kind of came out with their new swimsuit catalogs, and they featured some girls they're calling plus-size models. I don't know that I would call them plus-size models. They just kind of look like everybody else, I think.
Well, that's just it. They do look like everybody else, but when you compare them to the size 0 and the size 2 that has typically been in the mainstream of the fashion industry, they look different.
Well, see, and these are the pictures that we're talking about. This is who H&M is calling plus size. But kind of the neat thing here is that they didn't say, hey, look what we're doing. They're just rolling out their new catalog.
I think they're trying to go with what our culture is trying to go with, and that's that women, men, everybody comes in all different shapes and sizes, and we should accept it rather than judge it.
Great idea, and a great place to leave it. Tammy Beaumont, as always, thank you for coming in. I always appreciate your insight, and you're an inspiration
to
all the weight you lost and keeping it off.
Thank you.